More whenever it kind of comes to our international tournaments. Look, I think for Falcons,
it's not the best approach. It's not the best sort of start, because this is almost that pressure, right? When we talk about momentum teams, when we talk about teams that build, Falcons can be a momentum team and have been in the past, but also they can be a great dry reset team, right? There's been changes in the roster the first time in a long time, and they're looking like they're having a good time. They're having an even better time here as Doom and Solotov are able to open up to a piece. There goes Rexon, there goes Packball, there goes one more. Usus holds on towards the stairs. Starks took a risk, tried to charge his way through, and to be honest, in that situation you have to do something. But unfortunately, something was not better than nothing. Does catch Licky Fack, but look at the fight. They're still trying to put the pressure now on towards Hungry at the bottom of the stairs. They know that they're isolated, and now they know that there's just Ask left. A quick opening round is all Falcons.
Out the map, sweeping from top down, but look at the Ela though. Doom maybe thinking about having a bit of a challenge onto the Blitz, and he's kind of trapped here, and yeah, good pinch. Packball in the correct position to hold that cut off. They
can buy time here. Licky Fack can play with the smoke canisters and play against the pressure. You've got Usus being his extension below, and he gets the kill blind. Oh, he'll be fuming about that one later on, Hungry. Another canister, buys himself time here, Demo, and yeah, he's about to go down to some of the fire damage. In fact, no, he doesn't. He slips his way on past, but there's nobody to pick him up here. That grenade will be the end. But now, 20 seconds to try and hit the side itself. It's a 4 versus 3 fine, but look at the utility that they've sort of utilized here. They've only got a couple that they can try and bounce in. They no longer have a shield to drive behind. Has the time gambit here worked? Solotov gets the first, the second, and the opposition playing on the door. It's an easy pickup for Usus, and now that balance has flipped all the way back round. Not enough to build a solid
for Falcons, so really this sense could be the game changer here for GK, but they need to make it happen sooner rather than later.
Well, they've been able to trade the body. Oh no, oh no, oh no, he's read that wrong, but the smoke didn't. Two different pockets of utility, two different directions, but they've got the same result. And Rexon, in the meantime, able to take care of Solotov. Now though, 30 seconds. They've got to try and stick it at some point. They're behind the shield this time round. They've got themselves a bit of safety. Pop up and all the way. He expects the fight, but he's buying time at a body. Wow. How has he gotten away with that? There's another player that stepped in, but you can still see the verticals on the position. He's realized maybe he can get a bit more space, but Demo, once again, the timer peeling away a 3 versus 3 situation. There's one more for the man in the suicide spot. He's been allowed to live, prosper, and thrive here, and everything's come up riches for him, but it leaves just Bride in another clutch situation, and he knows those all too well.
He's up against the Monty, and the guy behind the Monty. He knows.
Here's the change of the tides. Hungry wants to sort of cut their way across towards the art window.
Need both kills.
And that's it, right? As he said, they need to get a kill out of it. There's the break on towards it. Impactful from deep, but EFAC was able to find one before he was dropped. There goes Ask. So it's a bit of a trade out. You assume the Nomad's done the job though, so it's not the biggest loss, but this, the power position, and this, the malleability of these defenders. Bride and Usus can change their gadgets around. They can sort of turn on a dime and start seeing if they can apply the pressure elsewhere. The Kali's doing her best, and her best is pretty brilliant. Gets rid of Solotov on the swing. It's big trade to 2 versus 2 versus 1. One left, and oh, now we have a single engagement, but he can't quite find it in time. The closest
last time. Still, though, you've got one player, Ask on the sledge, but we know that Doom is still lurking around in towards that top floor. Impact ready to drop the hatch, but Dan goes to the sledge anyway. Soltov's been able to kill him, and Bride using this, I'm sure eventually will come and find you.
There's the blinds, there's the pressure, and there's just a free swing there. A 3 versus 1. Hungry. He's doing his best inside the site, but at this point, Falcons, I mean, they're just playing this so well. Brilliant balance.
The other side of that door, my friend, you need to be careful. 30 seconds to go, and GK need to make their move now.
Well, with 25 seconds left and the first body drop, they can try and push on the back of it and see where else they can go. They've obviously gone for a bit of a drive for the team kill in the middle, and the mix isn't coming out as delicious as they thought. Oh no, it's just flipped back over as the momentum comes across. Ask all that's left, and Oh, a tragedy. Outlines, but oh, they'll know that he's there now. And 40 seconds, there's the push, there's the charge, there's the first fight, and it's actually a push back. It's great usage of the shield. We saw an aggressive ring around the Rosies here in NAL, but we're not quite going to get the same as Users picks up the cover. 30 seconds might be all that's left of Geekay, and as another one falls, it's looking more and more sadly likely, but Hungry steps in with that big gun, buzz his way across the approach. Doom, he's trying to get in close elsewhere, but instead, round the back of the desk, EFAC picks up Sharks, and there's Packbull playing the off for the double, rebalances the odds, but it is just Hungry. Left, spins over, gets one, can't get the next, out of bullets to a secondary, over the top and Solotop heads in and Falcons.